Are you diligently adding what you believe are the healthiest foods to your plate every single day, hoping to fortify your bones, only to find yourself still fretting about that next bone density scan or the quiet worry of a potential fall? It's a painful reality for many of us as we get older. The fear of brittle bones, the thought of losing our independence, and the frustrating feeling that despite our best efforts, our bodies aren't quite as strong as they used to be. You're doing everything you think is right, perhaps even eating more leafy greens than ever before. Yet that nagging concern about bone weakness persists. What if I told you there's one popular, seemingly innocent leafy green that might actually be working against your bone health goals, subtly weakening your framework instead of strengthening it? It's a surprising truth that many people overlook, but understanding it could be a game changer for your skeletal strength. In this video, we're going to uncover this hidden culprit, and more importantly, we'll explore easy-to-adopt alternatives and habits that will genuinely help build stronger bones, improve your overall vitality, and reduce that constant worry. Get ready to shift your perspective on what truly nourishes your bones. And make sure you watch to the very end for something that will truly surprise you. A simple tweak that most people completely overlook. Let's delve right into what might be happening with your bone health and unmask that surprising leafy green. For years, we've been told that leafy greens are the ultimate superfood. And in many ways, they absolutely are for our overall health. They're packed with vitamins, minerals, and fiber, contributing to everything from digestion to heart health. However, when it comes to building and maintaining strong bones, not all leafy greens are created equal, and one very popular choice can actually hinder your body's ability to absorb the calcium it so desperately needs. I'm talking about spinach. Now, before you gasp and think I'm saying spinach is bad, let me explain. Spinach is loaded with nutrients like vitamin K, which is essential for bone health, and it does contain calcium. But here's the catch: spinach also contains high levels of compounds called oxalates. Oxalates are natural substances found in many plants, and when they bind with calcium in your digestive system, they form an insoluble compound that your body simply can't absorb. Think of it like this: you're eating spinach, hoping to get that calcium for your bones. But the oxalates are acting like tiny little sponges, soaking up the calcium and preventing it from reaching your bones where it's needed most. So, while spinach might show a high calcium content on a nutrition label, a significant portion of that calcium isn't actually available for your body to use for bone building. This doesn't mean you have to banish spinach from your diet entirely. But if you're relying on it as a primary source of calcium, or consuming large quantities daily without diversifying your leafy greens, you might be missing out on vital bone support. The good news is that there are many other fantastic leafy greens that are not only lower in oxalates, but also packed with readily available calcium and other bone-supporting nutrients. Let's talk about some incredible alternatives that your bones will truly thank you for. First up, consider bringing more kale into your life. Kale is an absolute powerhouse for bone health. Unlike spinach, its calcium is highly bioavailable, meaning your body can actually absorb and use a much larger percentage of it. On top of that, kale is brimming with vitamin K, another critical nutrient for bone strength and integrity. Think of vitamin K as the conductor of an orchestra, guiding calcium to where it needs to go in your bones and helping to ensure it's properly integrated into your bone matrix. You can easily add kale to your diet by sautéing it with a little olive oil and garlic, tossing it into soups and stews, or even blending it into smoothies. Just make sure to remove the tough stems first. Another excellent choice in the same family are collard greens. These large leafy greens are staples in many cuisines for good reason. They offer similar benefits to kale. With ample calcium and vitamin K, and their slightly milder flavor can be a welcome change. Try them braised until tender, or chopped finely and added to casseroles. Moving beyond kale and collards, let's consider broccoli and bok choy. These vegetables are not just great for general health, they are unsung heroes for your bones. Broccoli, for example, offers a good amount of calcium and vitamin K, along with vitamin C, which is important for collagen production, the protein scaffold upon which your bones are built. Steamed broccoli florets make a delicious and easy side dish, or you can roast them until they're slightly crispy for a satisfying texture. Bok choy, a delightful Asian green, is another low oxalate champion. It's rich in calcium, vitamin K, and other essential minerals, and it's mild. Slightly sweet flavor makes it incredibly versatile. You can quickly stir-fry bok choy, add it to noodle soups, or even steam it lightly as a side. The key here is diversification. By rotating through these various low oxalate greens, you're not only ensuring better calcium absorption, but also getting a wider spectrum of nutrients that contribute to overall bone health and well-being. It's about making smart, informed choices that truly support your body as you age, moving away from relying too heavily on one perceived superfood that might have a hidden downside for your specific needs. Now that we've explored these fantastic leafy green alternatives, let's broaden our scope to other crucial foods and habits that will further fortify your bones and keep you feeling strong and resilient. Beyond those wonderful leafy green alternatives, there are other powerhouse foods that deserve a prime spot on your plate if you're serious about bone health. First and foremost, let's talk about classic calcium sources like dairy products. Milk, yogurt, and cheese have long been recognized for their high calcium content. And for good reason. The calcium in these foods is highly bioavailable, meaning it's easily absorbed by your body. If you tolerate dairy well, including a couple of servings of low-fat milk, a cup of yogurt, or a slice of cheese daily can make a significant difference. Yogurt, in particular, also provides beneficial probiotics for gut health, which can indirectly support nutrient absorption. For those who are lactose intolerant or choose to avoid dairy, fortified plant-based milks like almond milk, soy milk, or oat milk are excellent alternatives. Just be sure to check the labels to ensure they are fortified with calcium and, ideally, vitamin D to give your bones that essential boost. Next, let's not overlook the incredible benefits of fatty fish. Fish like salmon, mackerel, and especially sardines are not just fantastic for your heart and brain due to their omega-3 fatty acids. They are also unique because they are one of the few natural food sources of vitamin D. Vitamin D is absolutely crucial for bone health because it helps your body absorb calcium from your gut. Without enough vitamin D, you could be consuming plenty of calcium, but your body simply isn't able to put it to good use. And here's a bonus for sardines if you eat canned sardines with the bones. You're getting a direct hit of easily absorbed calcium right along with that vitamin D. Aim for 2 to 3 servings of these fatty fish per week to support both your bone density and overall health. Don't forget other convenient sources of calcium and vitamin D, like fortified breakfast cereals and some brands of orange juice. While whole foods are always preferable, these can be helpful additions to ensure you're meeting your daily requirements, especially if your diet is otherwise limited. Always read the nutrition labels to confirm the fortification levels. Now, let's move beyond just food, because strengthening your bones isn't solely about what you eat, it's also about how you move. One of the most impactful habits you can adopt for bone health is weight-bearing exercise. This doesn't mean you need to lift heavy weights or run marathons. Weight-bearing exercise simply means any activity where your bones and muscles work against gravity. When you engage in these activities, the gentle stress on your bones stimulates bone cells to become more active, leading to increased bone density and strength. Simple activities like walking, hiking, dancing, or even gardening can be incredibly beneficial if you're able. Light strength training using resistance bands or very light weights can also make a huge difference. Start slowly, perhaps with a 15-minute walk a few times a week, and gradually increase your duration and intensity as your strength improves. Always listen to your body, and if you have any pre-existing conditions, it's a good idea to chat with your doctor before starting any new exercise routine. Finally, we need to talk more about vitamin D. While we mentioned fatty fish as a food source, getting enough vitamin D from diet alone can be challenging. Our bodies naturally produce vitamin D when our skin is exposed to sunlight. But for many seniors, particularly during winter months, or if you live in northern latitudes, this production can be insufficient. Factors like using sunscreen, spending more time indoors, and even the natural aging process of our skin can limit vitamin D synthesis. This makes vitamin D supplementation a vital consideration for many. It's truly a critical piece of the bone health puzzle that often gets overlooked. A simple blood test can determine your vitamin D levels, and your doctor can recommend an appropriate dosage for a supplement. Don't guess with this one. Get professional advice. Combining the right foods with sensible weight-bearing exercise and ensuring adequate vitamin D is a powerful trio for maintaining strong, resilient bones as you continue to live your vibrant life. Next, we'll dive into how to bring all these pieces together for lasting bone health. So, we've journeyed through the surprising truth about certain leafy greens, uncovering why something as seemingly healthy as spinach might not be your best bet for calcium absorption due to those pesky oxalates. We then explored a whole world of fantastic, bone-friendly alternatives, from the readily available calcium in kale and collard greens, to the diverse nutrient profiles of broccoli and bok choy. We also emphasized the essential role of traditional calcium sources like dairy or fortified plant milks, and the unique dual benefit of fatty fish like salmon and sardines, providing both bone-building calcium and the critical vitamin D. And it's not just about what's on your plate. We also highlighted the profound impact of weight-bearing exercise, showing how simple activities like walking or dancing can stimulate your bones to become stronger. Crucially, we discussed the often underestimated role of vitamin D, whether from sunlight or supplementation, as the very key that unlocks calcium absorption in your body. Remember, building and maintaining strong bones isn't about making drastic, overwhelming changes overnight. It's truly about making small, consistent, and informed choices that add up over time. Every time you choose kale over spinach for your salad, or opt for a calcium-fortified plant milk in your coffee, or take a brisk walk around the neighborhood, you are making a tangible investment in your skeletal health and your long-term independence. You are empowering your body to be stronger, more resilient, and better able to support you through all of life's adventures. The real surprise, the simple tweak most people overlook, isn't one single magic bullet. It's the powerful synergy of these elements working together, consistently applied. It's the realization that armed with the right knowledge, you have incredible power to influence your bone health. It's the simple understanding that consistency in these small, smart habits will yield profound, lasting results. This isn't about deprivation. It's about making smarter substitutions and adding things that truly nourish your bones from the inside out, ensuring every effort you make truly counts. Your journey to stronger bones is a continuous one, and every little step you take towards these habits is a step towards a more robust framework and a more vibrant, confident you. We'd love to hear from you. What are your favorite ways to incorporate these bone-strengthening foods into your meals? Have you noticed a difference in your energy or your overall feeling of strength since making dietary changes? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments section below. Your insights could inspire others in our wonderful community. If this video resonated with you, if you learned something new that you found truly helpful, please consider giving it a thumbs up. It helps us know we're providing valuable content that supports your well-being. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more practical advice, surprising truths, and encouraging conversations about living your healthiest, happiest life at every age. Thank you for joining us today. Remember, age is just a number when it comes to feeling strong, independent, and full of vitality. You have the power to make incredible changes for your health. Starting today, live your best life at every age.